Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Wednesday, November the 23rd, 2022. Wednesday, November the 23rd, 2022. Eh, Today's show was not interesting to me whatsoever. I mean, it really wasn't. I mean, we have Dante. Yes, he told Chase that he's been waiting for weeks for Brooklyn to write her letter because they feel that it is her testimony needed because she was a witness to both instances, one where Chase hit Valentine, the other when Chase hit Link. So you know, she is a key. Her testimony could weigh heavily on the decision. So now Chase is looking and he's thinking, but he's not tipping his hand too much to Dante, like it bothers him. But now it's making Chase look at Brooklyn in, okay, so you have my best interest at heart, or is it still just only yours? And Brooke is over there still talking to Link, and because I guess a number of women are starting to band together that he sexually harassed, and he's telling Brooklyn he'll give her back all her songs, the masters. She could have, the rights to them all. Oh, but he wants her to be the main mouthpiece, saying good things about him to counteract the lawsuit. And she's like, yeah, but you did harass all of those women. And what, you're going to keep on doing it if I don't speak out? And he goes, I never said I was going to keep doing it, but I want you, to help improve my image, even though that was the source of all the problems, was him sexually harassing her. If Brooklyn takes that deal, for sure Chase is walking, because Chase has one foot out the door right now, looking at, here she's saying we're together and she cares for me, but not enough for her to do what she needs to do to help me get back in good standing on the force. But she wants me to continue to do what she wants me to do to get her music back. But if she publicly says that Link is a good guy, then that means Chase, what he went through the second time, because remember, he hit Link like days before he was going to be reinstated, right? So that means he would have defended Brooklyn's honor for nothing if she turns around and publicly does that. So I was just like, how could this chick even consider it? How could he even? Anyway, I put my hands up with that. Then we had a touching scene with Obret, with her and Britt talking, because the reality is it's here. Oh, and the reality is she looked up that doctor that Austin had come to see Britta, and she was saying, look, there's a world-renowned doctor in Toronto, Canada. She's doing a seminar, and we can go there. And she goes, Dr. blah, blah, blah. And Britt says, that was the doctor that was here and did my assessment. So Obret was like, oh, no. Well, look, there's cutting. And she's thinking, we're going to Switzerland. We're going everywhere. We're both very, very intelligent physicians. We could put our heads together and figure something out. But Britt is like, mother, you know, for one, I need you as a mother, not a doctor. I need my mom. And so they hug. And then finally, Britt is like, you know what? I want you to go home to Scott. And she's like, no, I can't leave you. And she goes, Mom, I just need to sit with this by myself for a minute. I just need that, But then Obret's hugging her and saying, but I need my daughter, so it was a touching, very, very touching scene. And then we have Drew at boxing out at the gym, and Sonny comes over. Hey, Drew. Listen, what did he say? Sonny says something about, so he tells Drew, I forget. I heard that Carly told me about you and her, and I heard about your possible little, SCC, in, possible troubles there. And, so Drew's like, really? Carly told you about us? And he goes, yeah, yeah. Huh. And what did you say? Oh, I let Carly know you're no threat to me. Why would he have to say that to Drew? He had to say it to Drew because Drew is a threat to him. Because Drew's younger, Drew's buff, Drew's a good guy. Drew's the opposite of Sonny, period. Drew's the opposite. And Drew just kind of looked at him like, okay, I'm no threat to you. I mean, it wasn't a situation where you need to be a threat to me or I need to be a threat to you, Drew handled that very passive and didn't even think about it. But then he brought up that, he's looking for Willow's biological parents. And Sonny's like, well, why would Michael come to you for help and not me? And I'm thinking, what kind of stupid question was that? You and Michael's not even on speaking terms with you. Sonny's on speaking terms with Michael, but Michael's not on speaking terms with Sonny. Why would he now say, hey, Sonny, the man I've been trying to dismantle for the last, 6 to 8 months. Hey, can you help me and Willow find her biological parent? Come on, Sonny. And Drew's like, well, he goes, I'm family. And Drew looked at him and said, well, Sonny, I'm family too. Aside from the fact that Michael and I are business partners. And I was going to say, aside from the fact we live on the same estate. So there you have it, Sonny. What you mean, why would Michael come to you before, aside from me? So we also have, it was so funny, Carly. Carly beeline to the Metro Court to Nina. And Nina is like, Carly, because she's like, oh, I'm waiting on my room to be ready. Because Britt's coming over right now to meet me in it. And Nina's like, okay, so you spoke to Sonny. You don't have to say all this, Carly. She goes, no, Nina, you're the one who is, all off telling lies. Well, I misread it. And so she goes, no, you know what, Nina, you can say anything you want to say about me. I don't care. But when you go after my family, Michael, and you go after Willow, and you spread lies about Michael, about Willow having an affair with TJ. See, now I got a problem with you. I apologized for that. See, Nina's like, I apologized for that. Like, so what? I could have maligned, not could have, did malign 2 people. Period. Oh, you said, I apologize for that. And do you want to know? And Nina's all like, do you want to know what Willow said? She told me to drop dead. How rude is that? And I was like, what? She's lucky that that's all Willow said to her. You sat up here and told my man that I'm cheating on him with a friend of ours. I should have slapped your face, okay? Punched you in the mouth, pulled your hair out, something. All I said to you was drop dead. Consider yourself lucky, Nina. Right? See, Nina could have never, oh Lord, don't, I'm not one to be messed with like that. So, so anyway, Nina's talking about how, yeah, you see this hotel, I've renovated it, I've changed the, oh, she is just such a kid, a sniveling kid. You would swear she went into that coma when she was 14 years old because she has not developed. Okay. So the waitress walks by with a bowl of soup, and Carly says, whatever her name was, Jennifer, come here. It's not Jennifer, but Jennifer, come here. What is that? So Carly takes the soup off of the platter, and Nina's like, no, no, Carly, put that back. Put that back, Carly. And she goes, see, this looks like just soup to me. And I thought, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Carly is going to pour that soup on Nina's head. Here it comes. And Nina's like, put it back, Carly. And Carly's like, just looks like soup to me. You want it back? Do you want it back? And then Drew and Sunny are kind of coming up the little corridor, and they see the soup in Carly's hand, and they see, Nina, and they see Carly, and they're kind of like, they're walking a little faster, right? And so Carly says, here you go, Jennifer. And so Nina looks at her, and Sunny and Drew get there. Is everything okay here? Everything okay? And so Carly says, I was considering throwing this soup all over Nina. She said, but I respect the staff too well, and I respect this place. So I decided not to. And Nina, so Sunny pulls Nina away. See, so Sunny just, come on, Nina, let's go. So he takes her to the bar area, and he goes, you gotta let it go, Nina, just let it go. And she's like, but Carly is the one that needs to be told to let it go. Now, she was the one that just told a lie about Carly having an affair with Brick. But Nina's, Carly needs to, well, she's the one who started it. Sunny needs to really just stop and take notice as to what's happening right in front of his face. It's Nina starting stuff, Nina starting stuff, Nina starting stuff, and then saying, but they're unfair to me. At this point, Sunny is getting exactly what he deserves. That's exactly how I feel about it. He's getting exactly what he deserves. Okay, so now Martin is on Pier 55 eating one of those. He had brought a hummingbird cake to Lucy, and Valentine shows up, and Martin don't want to speak to Valentine because your girlfriend killed my Lucy. And Valentine's like, Martin, Anna did not kill Lucy. She didn't. Anna's was set up. No, the video shows it. And she goes, Anna was set up. And then she goes, a person that's not guilty doesn't escape, and run because of an accident. And he goes, yeah, you do if you're being set up by Victor Cassadine. Yeah, you do. Right? Anna's clearing her name. So then he goes, because Martin had already lit the candle. He goes, are you going to make a wish? So Martin picks up the cake, makes a wish, and he and Valentine, they cut the scene from them. And then when they come back to them, the cake is pretty much eaten. They both ate the cake. And so Valentine said, he goes, well, this cake is gone, like my Lucy's gone. Martin said that as he's throwing it in the trash, what was left of it. And he goes, yeah, but he goes, something about my Lucy's dead. And she goes, no, Lucy's just not gone. She goes, she's gone, she's just not here. We got to find Lucy. He goes, I don't believe Lucy is dead. And he goes, she was shot two times by Anna. She's dead. And so Valentine, it struck him. He goes, wait a minute. He goes, well, for one thing, Martin, Anna is an expert shot. And this was close range. Anna didn't need 2 shots if she wanted to kill Lucy. All she needed was 1. What I don't understand is why were there 2 shots fired? He said, because there was 2 shots fired. He says, and then why was there only 1 bullet casing on the pier? 1. And so Martin says, well, what does that have to do? He goes, what it has to do with is I got to solve it. I got to answer, I got to solve this problem. He said, because I got to clear Anna's name and we got to find Lucy. He said, so let's get to work, Martin. And he like turns Martin around and kind of ushers him off the pier with him. He goes, we're going to solve this. So it's like, good, snap Martin out of that funk and let's get him busy doing something. And that's going to be so interesting if it, in fact, is Valentine. If it's Valentine, I do believe it'll be Valentine that takes Victor out. I just really do. So we shall see what goes on with that. And then, of course, Holly, she gets a drug for Robert, puts it in the salt shaker, and does this. Robert, what was that? Robert, what was that practice we used to do? Oh, Robert's like, here. Oh, yeah, with the salt. And Holly had already taken the salt shaker off the table where she had the drug in the other salt shaker, and she puts the drug on the table, and Robert sprinkles it on his hand and, and takes his shot and does his lemon. And so he goes, your turn, Holly, your turn. And she's like, no, at this age, I have to watch my salt intake, Robert. So all she does is takes a little sip. And now, mind you, oh my goodness, I know her name. Diane, I'm thinking, I love this woman. Diane is like, she's not drinking. She goes, no. I'm still on medication and my doctors have me on a strict regimen, no alcohol for me. So she's watching this whole thing. And after one shot, now Robert is already starting to slur and sway a bit. And Robert just goes face down on the table. And Diane is like, what is going on here? After one shot? And Holly's like, yeah, at our age, he obviously cannot handle his liquor the way we used to. I'm going to take him and put him down, to bed. And so he goes, no, I can't leave. He kind of wakes up. I can't leave here. I got to wait for my bureau contact. Now, why would a bureau contact be meeting him in public like that to get that diamond? Why wouldn't it have been done at the PCPD? I don't get that. That was just so stupid, right? So she takes Robert and they're stumbling and she tells Diane, can you wait here for Robert's contact? And then when they come, can you send them down to Robert's room? Okay. And she goes, well, okay, but I believe he needs to get some coffee in him. No, I know exactly what he needs. So Diane goes and leaves a message at the bar. If somebody comes looking for, Robert Scorpio, a man with a briefcase, have him go to the front desk and ask for Robert Scorpio's room. So, but it's bugging Diane. She's like, something ain't right about what just happened here. Huh. And so she's calling Robert. She says, Robert, it's Diane. I don't feel comfortable with what happened. Something just isn't right about, I'm feeling something ain't right. I'm feeling about this whole Holly thing. I don't know. I'm uneasy. And the elevator opens up and Robert's coming stumbling out the elevator with the handcuffs open. Come on, camera. Goodness gracious. With the handcuffs open and the briefcase gone. And she goes, Robert, what happened to you? And he's like, oh, I don't know. And he lifts up the handcuffs like, where's the briefcase? And then we've got Holly with the briefcase on the dock, getting ready to open up the box with the Ice Princess. Now, here's the deal. That was pretty brazen. For one, Diane saw Holly taking Robert out, and Robert was incoherent. Moments later, Robert is coming back and the briefcase is gone. Everybody would know Holly took that briefcase. See, that wasn't thought out at all, right? Is she trying to leave? Because that wasn't okay. And Robert's not going to be able to protect her from that. So that was just really stupid how they did that. But you know what? One thing I'm noticing, there's something there to me with Diane and Robert. Because remember when he came to see her to get some ask some questions when she got hooked, and they had some chemistry there. He's kind of made her laugh, and she's like, "Oh, no, don't make me." I mean, and then when she sat down, the way they were talking to each other, and I thought, okay, I would like to see Diane with Robert. That's just me. I think they would make a really, really cute couple. So we shall see. Now let's go to Comic Corner. Comic Corner. Let's see, we've got LaShunta. She says, I'm glad Brick let Sonny know that Carly ran his business while he was away. Why did Sonny say Drew wasn't a threat to him? You know, he was marking his territory, you doggone right he was, right? Sonny treats Dex horrible. The boy got shot helping Anna, and all you can do is down talk him. Dex and Jox remind me of Carly and Jason. I can't stand Nina. She's in everybody's business. Let's see if she peeps Gladys out. Carly owes Sonny nothing. Nina said she didn't want Wiley to be in a broken home. Oh, yeah, right. But it's okay for Donna and Avery. Yeah, right. To be in a broken home. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And then let's see, Ruth, you said quite a bit. One thing you said, oh, you were going through your own issues with cancer. We're all sorry to hear about that. But then you talked about Jocelyn was cheating. She cheated with Cameron. Yeah. Well, the kiss. Yeah. You know, that kiss is the starts of a cheat, right? And then she says that she's hoping Cameron is going to kick her to the curb. You know, eventually, unfortunately, Cameron will find out. And then she said Ruth says Nina likes to butt her nose into other people's business. She sure does, especially Carly's business. But then she said Nina and Carly are a lot alike. They sure are. Carly will butt her nose in everybody's business. And then Richard said another great review daily recap lady. They never showed Britt transfer the necklace to her office. That was the writer's fast forwarding scene. I was wondering how that necklace, you know, and why would you bring it to your office? You gonna wear it during surgery? You gonna deliver a baby with the necklace on? I don't get that, right? And then Standy says that McSlime, Slimy McSlime Cody showed his true colors, and all he wanted was the necklace. He sure did. Anna Rihanna said that Cody can take his transparent butt and be gone. Britt is golden. She's not having any of it. Blaze should be with Chase. I know, I like that, Blaze. Nina will insert herself in the wrong situation with the wrong person like Carly. The smackdown is coming. And Carly will tear her apart. Well, you know what? Carly showed some restraint today, unlike Carly. Wow. And actually, that probably in the end is going to bug Nina more than if Carly would have thrown the soup onto her. Because then she could have been the victim. But Carly didn't let her be the victim. Carly put the soup down because she said, look, I respect, she named other people other than Nina too much to do that. Which showed a little bit of, I know Sonny was thinking, oh, whoa. Okay, Carly let you get off easy, girl. Get out her business. Come on, let's go. Leave it alone, right? And then Anna Rihanna says Chase is being played by Brooklyn, just like Cam is getting played. Oh, Carly, you wondered when the day would come. Girlfriend, it's here. And then Kiki says, great recap. Unpopular opinion. I like Nina's character, and I really don't blame her, her from keeping Sonny from his family. I was upset by her action. I mean, I was upset that her actions hurt Sonny's children. Nina's actions were in response to Carly's actions. Nina hit Carly where it hurt, just like Carly hit Nina where it hurt. Most of the citizens of Port Charles have done the same as Nina, if not worse. Nina is currently being written as such a busybody to give Carly a possible out for not telling Nina about Willow and their mother-daughter relationship. Carly is deciding what Nina and Willow need to know, just like she and Jax decided now needing to know about Nell. It doesn't matter that Nell was crazy. Nina should deserve to know. Brooklyn is getting ready to lose Chase. Okay. The Nell situation. That was wrong. I definitely believe Nina should have known once Carly and Jax found out that Nell was her daughter. They should have told Nina. But don't anybody forget, Nell was already dead at that time. When Jax and Carly found out, they only found out because Avery found Nell's necklace when Ava had taken her to the cabin. Nell was long gone. And that's when Carly, saw Avery with the necklace and started putting two and two together, and then come to find out. So she and Jax found out, and there was no reason for them not to tell Nina. She goes, well, Nina, she's gone through a lot, and Nell was such a horrible person, she shouldn't know. Well, really, that wasn't their truth not to tell. Let Nina know right then and there, when everybody knew what a horrible person Nell was, that, oh, you know what? Avery found this necklace. It's a match to yours. I think something, you do your research. Maybe there's something about you and Nell that none of us know about. And let Nina find out. But to say this was for her own good, no, Carly and Jax were 100% wrong with that. But the way Nina tells it, they knew and they kept my daughter from me, that Nell was alive. That is absolutely not true. Nell was dead. The only child of Nina's that is alive is Willow. And as far as I'm concerned, Nina gets what you reap what you sow with that. And it's going to come out, and Carly's going to get backlash. But you know what? Has 7 months gone by yet since Harmony died? Has 7 months gone by since she knew about Willow? Nope. So to me, turnabout's fair play. That's how I feel about that. And Carrie Jody, I think. Carrie Jody says that I now agree with you about Nina. I don't like how they're making her character. I liked Michelle Stafford. Michelle Stafford, when she was playing Nina, she really wasn't a busybody. She could be a little bit deadly, right? Doing personal C-sections in living room floors and stealing a baby. Yeah, goodness gracious. I liked Nina. I'm not liking the way they're writing her. And then Carrie Jody said, I think the storyline they're doing with Chase and Brooklyn is stupid. Absolutely. What the heck is it all about? Chase needs to be a cop. Maybe they're just waiting for a better storyline. Waiting for a better storyline? I thought these writers are in the business of writing a storyline. They're being paid to think of storylines. So let's think of a good storyline, folks. Chop, chop, right? Because I could come up with some. Just let me know. Okay, and then Anna Rihanna agreed with Carrie and John, saying, I agree with you. It's time to be done and move on. And then Carrie Jody, goodness, I wish I could know how to pronounce your name right. I think I'm just going to stop at Carrie. So Carrie says, Britt is great on Station 19. I'm glad I get to see her. You know what, you guys? I'm going to watch Station 19. What episode did she first appear on? Because I saw the first episode and I didn't see her in it. So Let me know what episode she first appears on Station 19, and I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna support I don't know Brit's real name, the actress that plays her. I'm gonna support her on Station 19. And then Ron says it would be funny if Dex is Jason's son trying to get to know Sonny. Okay, I would believe it's Jason's son more than I would ever believe is Dante's son, because Jason's definitely older than Dante. So anyway, that was Comic Corner. Thank you so much for Comic Corner. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. If you have fellow soap opera friends that you talk about the soaps to, you dish about the soaps, turn them onto this channel. We need viewers. We're at a race to 1,000 and we're still at I think we're at 640. So we need, come on, 400 more folks to be entertained by this channel. So listen, I think General Hospital normally still airs. It airs on Thanksgiving. I think it's one of the soaps that does, because look, there's always a Quartermaine mishap on Thanksgiving, right? To where they always got to eat pizza. You would think Olivia would be smart enough to cook the dinner the day before. Put it in the fridge, and then just heat it up that day. That way you don't have to worry about the dog. Well, Annabelle the second ate Thanksgiving dinner. Or somehow it got burned or something. I mean, they've never had Thanksgiving dinner in that house. They always have pizza on speed dial. But one day I would like to see them have dinner. So anyway, everybody, you have a phenomenal Thanksgiving day. Everybody be safe out there. I will be back tomorrow night to do a recap. You know what, I'm not going to promise you that, because I think some family will be over. But if I can, I'll be back and doing a recap tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll do tomorrow's recap on Friday. Either way, everybody have a phenomenal day.